Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News for Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. When you got to get going on I-70, do not get going in these 6 hours between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's when more than half of all traffic hits the highway on the busiest summer weekends. This past weekend was fourth busiest of the year, behind a pair of July weekends and the first weekend in August. September weekends brought 545,000 cars to the I-70 Mountain Corridor. It was almost exactly as busy as last September. 6 of 9 months this year, they've topped 500,000 vehicles on weekends only. The busiest, that was July. Slowest, May. September was almost the driest month of the year. The crystallized weather station in Dillon reports 0.62 inches of precipitation. That is 200ths more than February. September is historically the driest month of the year here in Summit. This year's measly rainfall was double what we saw last year. One of the oldest tune shops in Summit County, Precision Ski and Golf in Frisco, is closing shop for good. The sign, it's already gone. Owner Jim Bodine's opened up in 1981. Back then, a lift ticket cost you $19 per day. That same season, Breck installed North America's first high-speed quad. 3 years later, snowboarding legally came to Summit. Frontier Airlines is adding a pair of weekly nonstop flights between DIA and Eagle County Airport. The inaugural flight is December 19th, and it costs $99. Holidays are blacked out, and those cheap fares end by March. United and American Airlines already offer year-round nonstops to Eagle. Time is ticking on Dillon's special election. Locals are voting on a disputed Lakeview condo project. The ballot box is closed tonight at 7. You can check the Krystal 93 Facebook page for live results tonight or tune in tomorrow morning for the latest. It is the first time in town history citizens have tried to overturn a project already approved by council. Today we are in the classroom with CMC professors explaining how CMC is so much more than a community college. Here's Lindsay Gilmore teaching the GED and ESL night courses.
Personally, I try to keep it fun. It's a lot of interaction, getting to know each other, playing games, cultivating lessons that feel meaningful and true to life.
Psychology professor Drew Makita.
We have unbelievable autonomy to create assignments and assessments and tools that we want to use. And that freedom is not something that exists at a lot of other schools.
Justin Pollock, a naturopathic doctor and sciences professor.
They do encourage a lot of community service. 20% of what I do at my job is community service. So I'm out there, with health fairs and physical activity and nutrition team of the summit.
Biology professor Emily Schultz, teaching the next generation of eco-stewards.
A lot of them do want to stay here and work locally. For many of them, that's why they came here to begin with, is they really love this area and want to contribute to the conservation.
Thanks again for going in the classroom. It's proudly presented by Heavenly Times Hot Tubs and Billiards. Local fire dangers high again today with no fire restrictions here in Summit County. In sports, the Avalanche play the Golden Knights tonight for preseason, 7:30 on TNT. And in local sports, the Summit High golf team is sending 3 athletes to state next week. Jace Melby, Evan Wishmeyer, and Ryan Lankhorst all qualified as individuals at today's regionals in Gunnison. Hogan Tobias, he made it as an alternate. The team, they took 3rd today in Gunnison. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.